Teaching and Learning Theory Reflection. Pedagogy literally means to lead the child. My experience in this class and the on-site was as a student being led to the center of learning, and the focus was on me. Dr. Martin, you made me feel how I should have other students feel. Important, a contributor, a voice, a decision maker, an investigator. As instructors or teachers, we do not have to be afraid that students see learning-centered education as a weakness and think they will take advantage of the situation. In fact, there is greater responsibility on the student if the lesson plan is well prepared. They will appreciate the respect and, in return, engage and absorb the material like a sponge where it becomes part of the fabric of who they are. So let's take that plunge. How did it change my way of thinking? This was not hard to do. This course has opened my eyes to a greater understanding that there is more than just lecturing to students and driving home a message. What is very cool is that my wife and I have had very thoughtful discussions about education because of this course that we would never have had before. The greatest impact for me has been the backward design to develop a greater understanding for the students. When Josh and I had developed a lesson plan, it is sad to say that neither one of us ever did one before, and really sad for me since I have taught a sports medicine class for 10 plus years. Working on the lesson plan made so much more sense when we first identified what we wanted as results, then determining the evidence, and then lastly planning the learning experience and instruction around those goals and evidence. In addition, adding a fake taxonomy to my toolbox as an educator has also enhanced the design of learning around the student for me. As you would say, I love being a designer of learning. So let's make a splash. How do we implement what we have learned? This degree is great because it not only allows me to learn about research and design and how to implement it, there's also the education component. I am taking with me all that we have learned to the next level in curriculum design and on to developing a high school course in research. I want the students at Malvern Prep to have significant learning experiences that will enable them to learn research and to carry it with them to college and beyond. Lastly, I also want to collaborate on some education articles in the field of athletic training moving forward as we have discussed. So thank you for everything, and see you when I see you. Millsy.